Hey, folks, welcome to InTheMoneyStocks.com's intraday analysis video brought to you by the creators of proprietary price, pattern, and time methodology. Learn the PPT strategies and profit for life. My name is Gareth Soloway, Chief Market Strategist at InTheMoneyStocks.com. All right, guys, let's get into the action here and see exactly what's going on. Number one, the markets are trading slightly higher today. S&P up 5 points, Dow up 12, NASDAQ up about 17. NASDAQ seems to be leading the charge today on the back of Apple, up another $11.50 here. Interesting thing about Apple, folks, is that Apple is into some resistance now. And again, we obviously know the pivot point, which was a beautiful call by me. We bought it right here. This we knew was a major pivot. We bought it, sold it up here, and then once it broke down, we stayed away from it. Once it reestablished above the 420 line, you could buy it again, and the run has been beautiful. However, you are coming into some good resistance here. Take a look at this, guys. Take this trend line, and you can see we've actually pierced the trend line there, but look at this gap fill right here. Take this trend line, draw it right across. All right, so again, this gap fill right here, right across, takes you right into the highs of today. In addition, you have this resistance right up here. So, again, my guess is Apple probably sees a pullback in the next few days off of this level. I think it could get as high as around this level, which is the 470 level. So, again, right now you're trading at 462, 461. There's a chance tomorrow it pops to about 470, but that should be the extent of it. And again, then I do think, again, anywhere between 460, 470, you'll start to get a pullback on Apple, which should take you back down to about 450 to 445. All right, at that point, then you start to analyze whether or not you're going to like it as a long again or let it fall further. And obviously, I'll be giving those heads up based on trade alerts to members here at InTheMoneyStocks.com. All right, a couple of the stocks to look at today that are having great days. Google, all-time highs here today. All-time highs took out on Friday this little pivot high, rushing higher, up $13 on the day. This is why the NASDAQ is stronger, basically because of these two stocks. Where is this going to go? Well, I have a level at around the 865 level, but it's just now at this stage a minor level. The next big level will be a pierce of 900. So 900 could be the next stop on Google. All right, a couple other stocks out there that are strong. What's the other strong sector today? The answer is very simple, the financials. All right, so financials are strong today on the back of JPM and Goldman Sachs. Bank of America is very, very strong today. MBI got a settlement from Bank of America. Both stocks rallied up on that. But take a look at JPM today. Look at this. Now, I was short last week, JPM. On Friday on the flush, I covered my short for $1.85. At $47. I put out the live alert in the research center, which is here at InTheMoneyStocks.com. All the members got it, and sure enough, moving out was the smart move. Take a look at that. I mean, again, $1.85 in profits in a matter of a couple days on the short on JPM, and if you didn't take it off the table on Friday afternoon down here, look at the stock trading all the way back up. So this is, again, just another profit in our pockets. Listen, the PPT methodology speaks for itself at this stage of the game. I think that's the 28th profit in a swing trade this year in 2013, given out in the hot charts and alerts in the research center at InTheMoneyStocks.com. I mean, I think there's 28, 29 winners, something like that, and I think we have 7 losers for a net percentage gain. If you take all the percentages that we've made and all of them that we've lost, the net gain is like 140+%. It's pretty incredible. And again, it's just the PPT methodology. I mean, that's all I follow. That's all I use, and it works. So in any case, JPM having a good day today. Take a look at Goldman Sachs, also $3.50 up. Peaked early in the morning, now just going sideways. But if you look at the daily chart, it's a good bounce back on this. You're definitely coming into a little resistance right here. If you take a trend line, draw it right across, you can see how you're coming into a little bit of resistance right there. So slight resistance there. Take a look at MBI. Again, getting that settlement. That's a huge move, almost a 50% move on MBIA here, which is a big one. Bank of America up 57 cents. That's a nice move on BAC. BAC is not that far away from the 52-week highs, which are just underneath the $13 level, double top right there. And Wells Fargo, taking a quick look at Wells Fargo here, we can see exactly what's going on. Nice little update, although not that big on Wells Fargo, but it is coming into this little resistance up here. Now, I think the biggest thing I need to mention, folks, is the volume today, 44.5 million. This is on pace to be the lightest trading day of the year. All up days, we're seeing light volume. Down days, we see the heavy volume. But the markets continue to float up on the back of subsidized yields by the Federal Reserve. Basically, what the Fed is doing here with the printing of money is forcibly keeping yields low, so people have to rotate into the stock market to get return. That's why the markets are where they are. I mean, that's why, if you go back in 2007, the economy was super strong. Asset prices like real estate were ripping higher. Everything was great. We had unemployment super low. Today, you have 7.5% unemployment, which the government tells you about. It's much higher if you look at the real numbers. Global economies in the crapper. All these different things, but the markets are at all-time highs and making new all-time highs almost daily. So what's the reason? Well, the Federal Reserve is keeping these yields low in bonds. You can't go to bonds. You can't go to CDs. You can't go to savings accounts to get any sort of return. So then ultimately you have to look to the market, which is creating an asset bubble in the stocks. So again, this thing could continue for a while? Absolutely. I mean, that's how bubbles are. Bubbles, if you remember in 2019, I should say 98, 99, Greenspan early on in that tech bubble said it was irrational exuberance, but the bull bubble still had another year to go before it burst. Now, when it burst, it was cataclysmic, right? But again, this is my point is that you're in a bubble, but that doesn't mean it's going to burst tomorrow. It doesn't mean it's going to burst next month, next year. You just have to kind of take it day by day and just be aware of that so you can ultimately maneuver through it. Okay, so that's what we have going on. But 44 million shares traded on the spiders is crazy. I mean, in all fairness, that's like as if the markets were closed today. It's almost that light. I've seen days where pre-market we do that much volume. All right, let's see what we have here. Let's see what else we have. Chevron's flat today. IBM, which has had a torrid run, is actually down $2.25. Nice pullback here on that. Exxon's having a nice little day. Amazon's down slightly. Again, the earnings there were ugly. And that's pretty much it. So again, bottom line is light volume today. Markets continue to move higher. We are at all-time highs. Dow is approaching the 15,000 level again today. We're only about, I think at this stage, about 15 points away. 15 points away. We did get above it on Friday. Dow, because of IBM, is not quite as high as it was since IBM is taking a little bit of a hit. But in any case, just stay tuned. I'm going to continue to give out trade alerts. I put out a couple new ones today already, and we'll see if they trigger later today. But this is what it's all about, folks. Just fun, enjoyment, and again, make money. Doesn't matter if you want to go long or short. As long as the PPT, the proprietary pattern is there, the methodology is there, you can make money very easily in this market. All right, regardless of the direction. Have a great afternoon, great evening, folks. I will talk to you all soon. Take care.